I'm sure that yours is the one objective one of the different denominations of Christianity. So then is slavery okay?
Slavery okay? It's not bad per se.
Okay, yeah, so okay, that's...
I don't see what I said that's inconsistent.
You just said, one, that genocide is permissible. I don't think they necessarily should be subject to the culture. I think rights are subject to the culture. That's absolutely true. That's why no, they shouldn't be. No, but in some cultures, people eat other humans. That's why they. That's.
Do you think they're like objective or something?
No.
Why shouldn't they be relative?
I think you can ground them in things. I think you can ground them in different methods to make them to remove bias in the best ways possible, the same way that science does.
Yeah, but those methods are going to be subjective as well.
Okay, I think.
Why does you never get out of this like subjectivity?
And I don't think you do with religion either. But like, I don't like. I mean, and I also don't think.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's very easy.
The only way to do it is to presuppose something, and anything you presuppose, I could just presuppose as the universe. And I personally, I'm not even interested in that kind of an argument, right? Like, I also don't know what that has to do. I also don't know what that has to do with like potentiality.
My point is, like your whole value system, or like the whole value system is subjective.
Yes, I think values are subjective. I think your values are subjective. And that's why, again, if you're a Christian, I assume you're a Christian, right?
Yeah, I'm a Catholic.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's 40,000 different versions of what you claim to be objective. And I'm sure that yours is the one objective one of the different denominations of Christianity.
This is like besides the point. The problem is, like you said, your value system is subjective and it's determined by a society. So if a society if they used your priors, which I'm just saying like the things you presuppose, and they came to a different view, you just have to say like...
No, I said all values are subjective. I said all values are subjective, and they should be grounded in a method that uses different data points based in like empathy, shared human values, outcome, harm reduction. And I think that's the best way to remove human bias. Unlike yours, which would just be, oh, we're going to presuppose the subjective as the divinely objective, which just creates astronomically worse hurdles in terms of coming to or realizing wrongdoings, coming to conclusions, resolving moral conflicts. If two people object something, or if two people put forth something that are antithetical to each other, but both claim to come from be divinely told to do it and can claim scripture to support what they're saying, there's no way to resolve that conflict. If somebody believes that they want to kill someone because God told them to do so, there's way less barriers to prevent that person from doing it than in my worldview. I think that your worldview has a lot more problems than mine personally, and just saying like, but God doesn't solve any of them, like any more so than me just going, well, but universe.
No, the problem is that we get our values are objective, and yours would be subjective.
No. And if yours were objective, they would never change also, and your values have changed, right?
Yeah, they don't change.
Okay, so then is slavery okay?
Slavery okay? It's not bad per se.
Okay, yeah, so okay, that's fucked up. Were the Crusades okay?
Slavery would be okay in the sense of like, or not okay. Yeah, it would be like permitted.
Yeah. Tell me when slavery is morally permissible. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it'd be permissible. I was gonna make a distinction between like natural law. We would say slavery is wrong. But in the sense of like human civil law,
yeah,
it'd be permissible.
Right. I'm talking in biblical law, right? Like, why is slavery permissible?
I mean, why is it permissible?
Why is it morally permissible in your worldview, in your moral worldview, with your moral framework? Why is slavery morally permissible? Because it's...
In some situations, it could be justified.
And like how? How would you justify it? How would you justify the slavery that the Christian Bible, the Bible you believe in, justified? How would you justify that?
I wouldn't have to justify it.
How would you justify scriptures like a slave master can beat a slave within an inch of their life, and as long as they live, they should not be punished? How do you morally justify that?
I don't have to justify.
Oh, okay. You don't have to. Right.
No, not that.
Right.
No,
Right. Yeah. Right.
Those are commandments from God.
So is that moral? Is that moral though?
They came from God.
Was it moral for the slave owners to do that?
If God commanded it, it's just that's what it is.
Okay, but was it moral?
No, like,
was it moral? Yes or no?
You can't. The problem is you're trying to make it moral.
I'm asking you if it was moral. Yes or no? Can you not say yes or no?
It's a category error. It's a category.
Is it moral? Yes or no?
Category error to ask that question.
So like when God commanded them to go, was it the Amalekians? I might be pronouncing that wrong, and to kill every man, woman, child, and all of their livestock. Was that moral?
Okay, so let me help you out. So if God commands something, it's good.
Okay, so it was moral for them to
Morality,
kill children, and then you realize they also took women prisoners,
God can do it.
including minors. They took minor women who were children, girls, and made them sex slaves. That was moral. All of that is morally permissible.
Well, that's not true, but
That's not true. Okay, yeah, you're all right, but you have a solid ass moral framework, big dog, for sure.
Well, I don't see what I said that's inconsistent.
You just said one, that genocide is permissible, that sex slavery for children is permissible, that slavery is permissible.
I never said that.
You said all of those things, brother.
I said anything God commands is good.
Yeah, and he's commanded all of those things.